Well, we have our second signing of the day. Hopefully, still one more to come. Mason Burstow is in. I am pleased to say I was the one who broke the news that this guy was coming out, that was coming in, because he was sat in the stadium. Come on. Yeah, so Mason Burstow is in. He's in on a permanent deal, and Baz Cooper described the deal to get him to the club as a no-brainer. I'm just going to have a little look for his article now, because I can't bother to record this any later, to see if he states anything about the fee and how that feeds into it, because he described the fee as a no-brainer. He described the fee as a no-brainer a little bit ago. So he hasn't. He's just said a little bit that Tim Walter said about him, though, which is very interesting. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. But the City statement reads, Hull City are delighted to announce the signing of young forward Mason Burstow from Premier League side Chelsea for an undisclosed fee. The 21-year-old has penned a 4-year deal at the MKM Stadium with the club option of a further year. And the England under-20 international signed for Charlton Athletic from Welling United as a second-year scholar in October 2020 and scored with his first touch in professional football the following August. He joined Chelsea for a 7-figure fee in February 2022 and immediately returned to the Valley on loan, finishing the 2021-22 season with 6 goals and 3 assists in 23 Addicks appearances. Greenwich-born Burstow's 3 senior appearances for the Blues came at the start of last season, coming off the bench twice in the Premier League and starting in the EFL Cup. That's the Carabao Cup. He then signed for Sunderland on deadline day in September. The talented frontman played 20 times in the Championship on loan at the Stadium of Light and scored once in a 3-1 victory over Stoke City. Burstow said, "It's a big accomplishment for myself. I'm really excited to be here. There's a real homely feel about the club with big aspirations and I'm excited to be a part of it. There's a real project here. The new manager's got a way of playing that's really bright, really attacking and positive. I play through the middle and always try to be a threat in the box. I can link play, hold it up and run in behind. Hopefully there are different avenues the manager can use me. Sunderland was a learning curve, but hopefully Hull is the place I can kick on and make a statement for myself. Welcome, Mason." So, he says he can hold it up and run in behind. When I spoke to a Sunderland fan yesterday, who watched a lot of him last year, said hold it up and running behind are 2 things he cannot do. Which I'm not really sure how to feel about that, obviously, but look, I'm not expecting miracles from him, right? We're in talks with another striker still. And I don't think Burstow will take the number 9 shirt. I think that will be reserved for when that striker comes in before the end of the window. I think he'll wear like number 20 or so. I think he'll take number 20. But you've got to remember, Stoke and Preston fans said Liam Delap was dreadful. And then he came to us and under the right manager, suiting the way that Liam Rossini wanted to play, Liam Delap flourished, played really well and became a £20 million player playing in the Premier League now. Same could happen for Mason Burstow. The same could happen. Because Tim Walter said to Baz Cooper, let's get this article loaded again. Well, because Burstow said that the manager's got a way of playing that's really bright, really attacking and positive. So he says it should. That to me suggests it'll suit him. And Walter said he's a young player. He definitely has the willingness to learn. He has a good body. He can work. He's really sharp and he's strong. So I like him as a player. If you stay in front of him, he looks massive. So that's what we need and that's what we want. And he's exactly what we're looking for. Mason has good sharpness, good body shape, and also like that brackets then the pace to get in behind. I assume Baz posed that in the question. If you were playing against lower teams, it's different. because it's just about coming out, stepping in again, always in and out, in and out, in and out. It's just short runs, but more about reaction and timing when you do it, so you have to be fast. But yeah, so Walter feels like he's got the skills to develop under his tuition, let's say, and he can sort of flourish again and become that prospect that everyone thought he would be. I'm not saying he's going to come in and be exactly like Liam Delap was, but fans of other Championship clubs who had them there on loan for both strikers have said that they didn't impress. But look what happened to Delap last year when he got here and a manager took him under his wing and he fitted the system. The same could happen with Burstow. So we've just got to hold out hope and hope that lightning strikes twice. And hopefully it might take a while, but he's going to be a permanent player. So once he's settled, let's see. So, he was at Welling and Maidstone as an academy player. Joined Charlton in 2020. Debut August 2021. Papa John's Trophy versus Crawley. Scored their 5th goal in a 6-1 win with his first touch of the ball in professional football. Joined Chelsea. Made 3 appearances for them, 2 in the Premier League, 1 in the Carabao Cup, all off the bench. And then last season, Sunderland on loan. 1 goal in 20 games, all in the Championship, that goal coming against Stoke. Hopefully, Mason Burstow can kick on. And it wouldn't surprise me if we see more Chelsea youngsters getting sold off permanently into the Championship and into League One this summer until, between now and the end of the window in 10, 12 days' time, I think it is now. Just because they've signed so many, they need to find some way to recoup some money. And they've done it with Conor Gallagher. They've done it with Mason Burstow now. It wouldn't surprise me if a couple more get sold off as well. But hopefully, this is second of 3. Burstow will be in the squad for Plymouth. That's for sure. Hopefully, alongside him and Hughes from earlier, Oscar Zambrano will be announced later on as well. Let's hope. Because that one, it's been signed and what have you. It's just waiting for international. Because there are 2 different clearances. You'll say, Baz said it was waiting on clearance. There are 2 clearances. One clearance is to fly. The second clearance is once the contract's signed, check everything. And that's the Home Office, so that can take however long. That can take as long as it takes. But Oscar Zambrano hopefully will be next, all in the squad for Saturday. So Mason Burstow is a Hull City player. Hopefully, like I say, signing 2 of 3 today.